Belly Flop, where you either make a splash, an ass out of yourself, or both. I am Alex.
And I'm CW. Welcome to the show. What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Belly Flop. This is CW.
This is Alex.
And this is Alex.
Coming to you from
I hope everyone's having a
kick-ass week so far.
Yeah, I hope so.
West
And I hope they're
Virginia.
going to have a good weekend.
It got cold real fast.
Oh, yeah.
It
It's
did.
Winter
upcoming
finally
Super Bowl weekend.
making an
It
appearance.
is. I thought it was this
Hope
today.
everyone had a
You were
safe
ready.
and happy Thanksgiving.
And,
I mean, we're still
hopefully
having a
you
beer
and
just in
your,
case.
Yeah.
Small family
It was kinda funny
gatherings
to
did not
text you and
turn
be like,
violent.
Hey, are you doing anything for Followed Super all Bowl the tomorrow? And you're guidelines. like,
You followed the guidelines.
ate all the it's next food. week.
Played
Well,
safe.
in your defense, I did have to Google
Hopefully
to make
you
sure
did
I
not
was
go
right.
out and about
Well, and then I did, and I was
Black
like, why
Friday
did I do
shopping
this
because
today?
I literally
I just
just
remember
shopped the entire
February.
dinner. I mean, why would
Yeah,
you listen to
I guess it's
family
not technically
when you could
February
literally
yet. Till Monday, is it?
Till-
just buy stuff?
Right.
It's so easy.
That makes sense.
Yeah, the ads didn't.
Well,
I mean,
guess
I
it's
know we
already
looked at the
February for
ads
you people listening.
Thursday,
Yes.
and there was really nothing worth.
Oh, well.
All the sales had already been going on.
Brain.
I say a lot of
It's
stores
work.
been having
happens.
those sales for weeks.
A little freeze.
There was
Alt
no,
control,
delete,
do a little reset.
no urgent
Yeah.
need
Is
to
that
get
still a
stand in
thing in
line
the
for that
Windows
one
world?
TV that
Control
Best
Alt
Buy
Delete.
may
Control
have.
Alt Delete.
Yeah,
But
but
people
I actually
were
use
out
Control Shift
and
Escape,
about.
which is better because it takes you
Yeah.
straight to the task manager.
Just good.
Okay.
You know,
Doesn't
help
take
the
you to the
economy.
menu. Then you
Hopefully,
gotta pick that.
people did it in a safe and
Nerd-
responsible
nerd
way.
talk.
Okay.
We hope.
I'm glad I don't have that issue.
We'll find out.
We
You
should
gotta use
yeah,
command
about a week.
shit.
Yeah.
It's always confusing.
But also
No,
another
mine doesn't
November
really just
update
jack
just to
up that
tie
much.
up some loose ends.
No
Except
shave
like a couple
November.
weeks ago when we were
Has
recording
ended?
and it just
Yeah, and it breaks right in the
but
middle.
I believe that was
Officially,
well, tomorrow is officially December 1st.
USB.
Right.
Oh, something
Alex,
malfunctioned.
however,
Yeah.
Because the
Had to
garage
shave
band kept
early.
Had to shave
recording
early.
after
Well,
that.
trim.
It
I
just
didn't
didn't
shave.
record our sound.
I
that
got
sucks.
notified Saturday night
So,
that
You missed
Jessica
all the
had
great stuff we
scheduled,
talked about.
Yes.
family pictures for Sunday.
And I don't know what it was.
I don't remember
and
what it was at all.
I
But
forget.
I
we were probably talking
responded.
shit
I'm
about
assuming this means you want me to trim my
But,
beard.
I
I will say we forgot a
And-
beer last week.
She
We
actually
did.
said,
A very
"Is it too
important
soon?"
beer.
It was brought to my
And
attention.
give her some
one
credit.
day,
There's some support
we can
right
do it
there.
again.
But
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
I was over it.
The concert.
And it was only 2 days
overpriced
early.
concert beer.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I
Like,
mean, I will
I
never be
felt
so
so
happy
good.
to pay
Early in the week, early in the
$17 for
Once I
a
trimmed it off, it
Coors
felt so
Light
good.
in
It
my
had
life.
gotten a little bit for me
Yeah, I'm
too
always
much.
buying
I didn't
happy
realize
days.
that it was too like you
They're
showed me those
expensive there.
like, that
Yeah,
side
but, I mean,
picture.
that's also why
And
you
I was
don't
like,
remember the
damn,
concert.
That's
true.
Like you had some
The Hootie
substantial
concert's
beer.
a little
For
fuzzy.
me, it
Yeah.
was a lot. I've never had it that long.
Out,
I've never had it
$400.
that long.
I was gonna say you were not a
beer later.
fan. So.
yes.
No,
That's not
I mean
a
it
joke.
wasn't.
bothering me
I think
anymore.
I spent
I just didn't-
$388 on beer that day.
You,
don't know.
you
I
got free
looked old.
tickets.
I didn't have to buy the
felt like I
tickets,
looked
which
a
were
lot
only in the
older.
5th row. It was
Number
awesome.
one, it's really
Thanks,
gray.
my sister. Woo.
You saved on the
It's short
tickets.
too, but
Yeah, I spent as much in.
I just felt like I looked
why?
old,
Balance.
It was
old
fun.
and disheveled.
Oh, next year, shave
Yeah, I
the
hope
beard,
we can
keep
do
the
that again.
mustache.
Yeah, when I was
Oh, yeah.
trimming it, I did that. I
I'm
like
sure
trimmed it
we
down to
will,
a
just
goatee, and I looked
give
at
it
Jessica. I
time.
was like, "How about this?" She was like,
Sooner
"No."
better.
Well,
Let
not
the
for
world
pictures.
kind of get
So
back
then I
in
trimmed it
routine.
down to just the mustache.
It'll be exciting.
just have-
But anyway, I can't believe we forgot
She
concert
was
beer
like,
last week.
"Hell no."
I don't know if we even said it in the list.
I don't think it was on the list.
See, I'm just picturing. Yeah, I'm just.
Although it was pretty
What's a
stellar
shitty list
mustache,
then?
I have to admit.
I was gonna say
Oh,
that
we
would
didn't
probably
make
be
it.
entertaining.
Yeah, it was not
Yeah, I
ours.
think maybe
We-
next year
we
I'll
borrowed
actually
it
go
from
all
another
out,
website.
shave
Yeah,
for real.
I don't even. I just had a
Start from the
screenshot.
beginning of the
So I
month
don't even
and
know where it
just do
came
the
from.
mustache.
Just grow the
But-
stash.
Anyway,
I think
I
that
thought
would be
was kind of
entertaining.
important.
We'll see what
Follow
happens.
up.
I was actually
yeah.
looking at
I
old
mean,
pictures of
people are probably yelling at
myself.
us.
Concerts are a thing.
From last winter.
I thought
I apparently shaved and had a
my
mustache.
sister and her friends went to like
According
every concert
to
possible.
my
Yeah, it's not-
OneDrive
I was
photo
not that
backup.
person.
I've been to a few.
And yeah, I just don't.
Like
I, just,
I would
it's
go
not gonna look
like
for
out
me.
to eat and stuff.
Mustaches
but I would
are
never
hard to
go to
pull
a
off.
concert.
I
The
just
one I
don't
went,
think
I
it
would
really
go if we had a place
My
like.
dad's had one forever.
went
He
to
shaved it
the
off
Hootie
once,
concert,
and
which was
everybody was
in
like,
Charlotte.
"What the hell, dude? Grow back."
Pavilion
Yeah.
or whatever it's
Yeah,
called.
you have messed
It was outdoors,
Yeah.
but it was covered.
Mm-hmm.
So that was pretty
So,
awesome. But
That'd
that's
be nice. Yeah.
It's
Like-
over.
And
No
I've
more.
been to several.
Not trimming
Inside,
the beard
but
anymore.
I don't know. I've never been a
The
big
time
concert
has
person
come.
except
Until next year.
I
Keep it
would do
trimmed
more if they were
for
like
the
the ones.
holiday season.
Hopefully you supported some
So I was
causes or
as a
did
kid that,
something
like,
if you,
okay,
if
the
you
concert
participated or
ticket
whatever.
is
But, you know,
$60.
Yeah,
I would
awareness,
rather you just
that's
give
the key.
me $60.
I was
So,
turning on the radio.
like we said, it's
Yeah.
cold outside.
I have a CD that I just paid.
Well, you
Back
always
when,
are
you
telling
know,
me that
MTV
my house
and VH1 actually
is
played
cold.
music.
You
Yes,
could
it
actually
is.
hear
Every
the
time we're
songs. You didn't have to
recording,
go
I'm like,
see it
"Dude,
in person.
It's cold in here.
Yep.
So, what is your your
And they
ideal
always
house
suck in
temp?
person.
I don't know.
For
We
the most
keep.
part.
It's not not
Mine's
as
probably like
finesse
7
hasn't been
or-
edited,
Yeah,
but
you don't
but
have
I'm married.
the thousands
So,
of dollars in
it's on
After
74.
Effects added to it.
I will
And that's
say
year round. Like it's not like we
we
make
make
it
it warmer in the
um,
winter, colder in the summer. We just 72.
Why did my
part
mind
of
just
that's
blink
for
again?
efficiency
You're
wise.
2 for 2.
We have
Yeah,
all
Hootie
electric
and,
heat and air.
Bare
so
Naked Ladies. Yeah.
Yeah,
We're great.
efficiency is
Expensive,
probably
cheap,
that.
They were
yes.
good.
But
I'm not gonna
Jessica
lie,
Simpson,
we keep it on
sucks.
74, but I just think it's funny because
Wait,
it's
when
always
did
a
you see
battle
Jessica
between.
Simpson?
She opened for Darius
Spouses.
Rucker.
Okay.
No,
So like
she
women
opened
always
for
want like
Rascal
Rascal
Flatts in
except
Charleston
you
one
know,
year.
not all women.
Okay.
Some women
And
like
Darius
it cold.
Rucker opened for Rascal Flats in Charleston
Some
the
like
next year.
hot.
I think I've only
Men are
seen
kind of
Rascal
the
Flatts
same.
like
Some men like
once.
it. Well,
They
it
used to
just seems to
open
be
their-
that usually the man
they
wants
used
it
to
colder
open
and the woman
their-
wants it hotter.
Yes.
World Tour
I'll
in
agree with
Charleston.
that.
And that's kind of how
That's
it
where
is.
it
I
started.
would
Random
prefer
choice.
70, 72.
And
when we first bought that house, I
Jessica
kind of
went
went like
63 years
68
in a
for like
row.
a year, and then finally gave in.
And it was like, I don't know, the 1 year.
somehow
Home
we've
Depot
gotten to
opened.
74
Jessica
at this point.
Simpson. She
Next
was
time I know
garbage.
it's going to be 85 degrees.
It's
The next
been
year
a slow
was
progression.
Yeah. Rascal Flats.
Next thing I know is going to be 85.
Well, I know you.
Darius
For
Rucker.
instance, my house right now is
67.
67.
That was when he was
Yeah,
doing
just
his
looked-
country.
Which is
thing.
the general temp in my house.
And
It's not too
I
bad
don't know.
today.
They were all right.
you're
But
wearing
it's like a 30
It's
something.
always fun.
You're wearing a polo.
It's always fun.
And I have like a nice
They put on a
thick
hell of a
pullover
good show.
on,
I
yeah.
can't say
Okay,
that.
so sometimes
bad.
like, even if the artist is,
But I just think it's funny
the show can make up for it.
to
Not
watch
just
that spouse dynamic.
But now you
play
have
out
like
for people.
the artist that
And then you have the
it's all about
dad
the
thing
show.
is
The
always
music
like,
is
don't touch
almost
it,
a
burn
that down.
Yeah, afterthought.
Afterthought, as
Don't turn
opposed
the
to
heat
the
on until
choreography
it's
and the pyro.
December.
Okay, I do
Yeah.
that. All of that.
Yeah.
It's just me, so
Yeah.
I can't say
Well,
anything.
yeah, when it's just you, you can do whatever you want.
Like I have a buddy
Like
that
literally, there were several
of
of those cooler mornings.
he
where
and
I
his
was
wife
like,
went to a
"Mm,
Beyonce
yes,
concert in
Almost
Pittsburgh.
that time.
I could probably
And
turn the
apparently
heat
in the
on,
middle of
but
the concert, like
it's gonna be
there was like
cool
75
75 in
around
like
the
a
stage,
day,
and
so
he goes, I
See,
was
I
literally
do
sitting
not
watching it the
like
whole
to
time,
be
and I have
cold.
no clue how it
Now,
magically appeared.
It is easier, obviously,
why tickets
to
are so
cover
expensive.
up
Yes.
and get
They
warm
do crazy stuff.
Yes, they do crazy
than
stuff.
it is to remove.
No, most
because
because I'm just not big.
You can
into
only
it.
remove so
But I
much.
didn't go to my first concert till I was in
especially when you
college.
got kids running around or other
Yeah,
people.
same.
but your kids are like running around their
Again, I was
underwear
a kid
anyway.
who would
so it
rather
doesn't
just get the
really
money.
matter.
Yeah, they
It's
don't
all
care,
cool.
but I'm not.
Really?
So,
That was my first concert ever.
Nice.
once you get down to
I
your
did not
underwear,
fit in.
you take that off.
They're
You can't,
wearing
get any,
a
you can't get anything else off.
American
You're not going to be able to cool
polo
any
shirt.
anywhere
No more-
away.
So you're
No more
probably
ways.
button up.
Like
So,
Doc Marten boots.
To me,
Yeah,
it makes
I
more
didn't
sense
fit
to
in.
keep it colder.
With the
You
crowd.
stuck out in the crowd.
Yeah,
I like to be comfortable.
it was an ex girlfriend. Her cousin we wanted to picked a go tent. and
I'm
had
naturally
tickets,
a
so we
little
went. And it was in
warmer
Cleveland.
person. Oh, so you even traveled for it. Yeah, my
yeah.
67 feels
I
pretty
drove
good most
up
of the
and
time.
back.
Did she
Yeah,
blend
sometimes
in?
it's colder.
No. Okay. I
But
do have a
cousin
set.
did.
There were
Okay.
whenever
Okay.
I
He fit
on the
in.
alarm and go
And
to
hey,
bed.
it was a hell of a good show.
It adjusts and drops
I will
down.
say that much.
Hey, that's what counts.
Oh,
And
so you like to
at the
sleep when it's
time,
cold.
Yes.
it didn't click who the hell Tool
All about,
even
like, getting
was.
warm.
And they were like, "Do you want to go to this
You
concert?"
took that down
And I
comforter
was like,
over
"Whatever,
top.
sure."
Yeah.
Then when they
Maybe
started
like-
playing
Well,
music, I was like,
we've talked
"Oh,
about
I
Good
know this.
sheets.
It's
I know
I
this
mean,
person.
I know this group."
And
And
we talked about sleeping with like the top
but anyway,
sheet
it was interesting.
that before. But
But
like,
the laser show was pretty
yeah,
awesome.
I mean,
So that would be.
yeah, I
cool.
don't mind it being
But that
cold
was
when I'm
the
sleeping.
first
I like to
concert I
put
went
like
to.
one leg out.
Nice. Oh yeah.
then the rest are country.
I like to be warm,
gonna say,
but
most
have
of mine
like
have
one
been
leg
country.
out where it's
well, that's
cold.
what comes here.
Well, yeah, you got to balance out the
I do remember going with
temp.
my older roommate. Because
know.
they're still like
Back in college
you get in the
to
cold
Beckley.
bed and you're like, oh, you just try
And
to
there's
get warm.
not. If for
And
anyone
then
listening,
it's like,
not
oh.
from West Virginia,
No, I'm sweating.
hot.
I'm throw everything over.
Beckley's not really a destination.
Oh,
you
Jessica
go
was
to.
always had like
But
bed heaters.
Miranda Lambert was there.
Really?
Yeah,
and it was like
set
when she
to,
was
like,
first starting
95
out.
degrees.
So
Oh no.
we
Yeah.
were standing.
So I'll like come get in bed
listening,
later,
because there was
and I don't
no,
have my side turned on.
seating.
Seats.
I made sure to buy
Like,
the
we were
ones
just
that are
standing there
separate.
drinking, and she was
I can
probably
control
10
my own.
feet
I'll
away on
turn
the
the
stage.
feet one on.
Like no security.
Sometimes.
That's pretty awesome.
Like, it
Not
was just
that hot.
her
But like
standing there singing.
she'll turn hers on all
And
the
then
way,
I
and
saw
it'll like
her
heat the whole bed up.
years later.
I don't understand.
when
I
she had
can't.
actually.
I don't want to be
she was
hot
married
up
to
and
Blake
sweaty.
Shelton at the time.
No,
and-
that's not
yeah, it was a very
enjoyable.
different
When I'm sleeping.
experience.
I
There are times hot and
I
sweaty is
saw
fantastic.
CeeLo Green, so it's not all country. When he came to Huntington,
Sometimes.
Especially in
Jessica's
the
mom
both
was
in the
working
bedroom,
for Artist
yep.
Series, and that's who brought him in.
But
So I
Sometimes
got to meet him.
sometimes not.
It was kind of cool.
about
Higher than a
July,
kite.
you're like, turn on the fan.
was.
As I say, you or him.
So how do you sleep? I mean,
Not me.
we-
It was
we
a
kinda
very
rolled into sleeping.
disappointing
Yeah,
concert.
I guess
though.
yeah. Sleeping's apparently the
45
topic
minutes.
today.
That's all he was on stage.
I'm a side sleeper.
yeah,
Side
but
sleeper.
People were
Side and
pissed.
stomach.
And then he didn't show up to the after party.
tickets are not
you'll be
cheap.
shocked.
He didn't show up to the
I
after party
was
either.
reading an article. The
That was
other
right
day.
after La Familia opened. It was supposed to be. La
Really,
Familia.
you do
I didn't
that?
think they were open
Yeah,
yet.
no, never.
And
that
He didn't show up.
the current
like
philosophy,
two
I guess,
people
study,
off his
whatever,
crew
is
showed
saying
up,
that
but the
side
rest
sleeping
did not.
is the correct way to sleep.
So
Okay.
that was a bad.
but
poor
you should
taste.
should not
yeah.
have your arm
Then you
up
fell off the face of the
underneath
earth, so.
like your head
That's
or your
he's
pillow.
not really-
It should be kind of like
Anyway,
in front
that's
of
the
you.
only like Tool and him are the
And
only
should- okay, yeah.
non-country
You should not sleep in the fetal
concerts I've
position
been to.
either.
Well, and Hootie now
Okay.
too.
Which is funny 'cause you don't
obviously
really
these
listen to
studies
country
are
music.
stupid
I
'cause
used
they're like,
to.
okay,
I like
sleep
it.
like
I
a
like
robot.
older
Legs
country.
straight, back straight, sides
all pop
on your
nowadays,
side,
anyway.
rolled over
Just
with
on
an
your
arm
side.
bend. Like with your hands in like
Arms
the
together.
prayer position.
I
I'm
would
like,
say you have to go with
who
what
the fuck
sells,
sleeps like
but
that?
really you have to go with
No.
what
who
streams.
stays like that
Yeah.
once they fall asleep?
What people
Serial
down
killers.
to.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're the only people who don't move when they
Serial
sleep.
killers.
But
I never was.
Yeah,
a big
like I'm like
concert
a
guy. Probably never
half
will be.
side. So I'm on my side, but I'm
I've had fun
kind
with
of
a few I've been
rolled
to.
towards my stomach
I
because
mean,
I got
I think
like one leg kicked up.
live music
Okay.
in general is fun.
That's like my go-to.
It's just sometimes
But-
like a modified.
I don't know if it's
also like
worth the
apparently sleep on my
expense.
back with like one
It
leg
is a little
up.
bit pricey.
Now, I will say,
Yeah,
when
Like
I
one
first
knee like
came
up like
to
bent,
Marshall,
and then like apparently
Willie
it falls
Nelson,
over and hits Jessica all the time.
You're ready to take a knee.
Yeah.
and maybe like my second year in
So,
hunting, maybe
I mean,
it was
I've
my
slept
first year,
with
second year
one
that I
knee
lived
like
here.
that and the other leg
And
on it.
so I got tickets.
Really?
Before.
student tickets for free.
Just sleeping on your back like
And,
that. But apparently I snore too
series?
much on my
Yeah.
back, so
Okay.
Yeah,
I get
that's a
punched.
no.
And,
I get punched.
He's
and have
either
to
with
roll
the
over.
artist series or he was
So then,
here,
like, your, like, leg falling
as
as
part
part
of
of
something.
something.
Students
Yeah,
are getting so many,
appreciate that
they had so
either.
many free
Okay.
tickets. And
We
I
apologize
just
for Knox is
remember
panting.
going.
He is
to that
literally.
concert.
He's interested in what we're talking
And,
about.
yes.
Sleep, he said.
I really don't know
Oh,
that
yeah.
many
It's
Willie
a classic.
Nelson songs, but then I'm like, oh,
But,
okay, I know that song.
But you know, you got people who sleep on their stomach.
And then just watching
Apparently
like
it's terrible.
I do that quite a
Parents'
bit.
age.
Apparently it's bad for you. Just go crazy.
sure it
It
is.
crushes everything.
Crazy.
Those things in life are.
According
Like
to that article
losing
that
their
was on
shit,
the news.
getting drunk,
Yeah, it was on Apple
passing
News,
pot
which,
around the
hey,
big
I read it
the arena.
all the time, but I can't. I have it saved
Yeah,
actually. I
Willie
can go
Nelson
find it,
concert.
but
Yeah, like it was
because I'm
just.
a nerd like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's fun.
But
Might need to reference this one day.
yeah.
times.
Well, I mean, yeah.
The
Here we
Hootie
are.
concert was
Here we
awesome.
are. Let's see.
I don't remember
Save stories.
it as much as I probably should because we drank
This
a
is
lot.
the best
but
sleep position
It
for
was
feeling
pretty
good
cool
the
to be
next
that
day.
close.
Okay.
And,
That's what it said.
I knew like all the
And it
songs.
says that you
Both
should
Bare-
sleep on
both
your side.
Bare Naked Ladies and them.
Like we just
Jessica
like I
had
had
no
basically
clue.
what I just said.
Well, I think
on
it's
half
pretty
of 'em.
appropriate that you were getting drunk to Hootie because I
they're
think in
suggesting the
undergrad that's what
robotic
I
side
listened to a
position.
lot of.
And Bare Naked
Yeah,
Ladies
pretty
too.
much.
when
that's
I was
it.
getting drunk.
And then like, you know, it says you
was
don't
like full
achieve the
circle.
deep, and then I guess that helps
Yeah,
you
the
get
other
into the deep
concerts,
sleep
man,
quicker,
yeah.
being in that position.
They were okay.
I don't understand, but
Who's the warm up for
I do,
Hootie?
but they say not
Bare
to
Naked
do in
Ladies.
those articles.
Do they have anyone?
Like I
before
do sleep
them?
on my side.
Okay.
Like
They were the
not
opening
necessarily in the
act.
fetal position,
Okay.
but
I have one leg up.
I
I
can
was gonna say,
probably like
pretty good show.
leg.
They were good. It was
like
real. It was
somewhere
really good show.
moved,
I
not
was
perfectly
excited
straight.
to go.
But I have an iPad.
Thank for my sister
I'm,
for
like,
buying those
propped up.
tickets.
Because that's what
Her
you're watching.
husband and me
And then
both
like
were
I'll be like that's
she
how I
said,
fall
like,
asleep. Like I don't sleep
shut up
with
on
the
Facebook.
TV or
We
anything
both
on
liked
or
it
lights.
apparently.
But the
so
iPad is
she
on
She
long
saw that we had
like
liked
for
it,
YouTube video
and she bought
or
us tickets for
something.
Christmas.
Nice.
And
It was
normally
cool.
within
It was fun.
2 or 3 minutes,
Concert was
I'm
like
out.
9 months away.
After
from
that,
Christmas,
and I
but
have
still.
certain videos that I fall asleep to.
planning,
Like,
it was
think
still
ahead.
super quick.
It worked out. It was a good time. Well, number one,
I
that's
would do that
terrible
again for sure.
for your sleep to watch videos or TV or anything right before you go to sleep.
The
But
rest
anyway,
of the
that's a different
concerts were in
story.
Huntington.
But it actually talks about that, like
Other
you
than-
know,
Huntington or
you
Charleston.
can. It's okay to lay
Yeah,
like that while you're
same
watching
general
something,
vicinity.
but to go to sleep, you should get
So
in
who's
this
doing the halftime show
whatever
this year?
position it is.
For the Super Bowl.
But then
the
they also
weekend?
go on to say
The
at the end of the
weekend?
day, our experts agree that comfort is
not
most
sure.
important. So whatever's the most
Speaking of
comfortable.
concerts.
Whatever
They
makes the
actually had-
weekend.
Okay, that's what I thought I heard.
It says
that.
other postures like sleeping
So
on
we're
your
not gonna worry
back
about any,
can also be
wardrobe
beneficial if
malfunctions this
executed
year.
properly.
Okay.
See,
There again, I don't understand how you
what
properly
is properly sleeping?
I feel like the
If
Super
you're
Bowl
going to sleep
halftime
on your
show is
back,
either
this doctor recommends
good
placing a pillow under your head
or
and under both of your
Yeah,
knees
it's kinda-
in order to
it's hit or
support
miss.
and level
Yeah,
the spine.
okay.
Sometimes they are not so
Feel
good.
free to experiment
Yes.
with exact pillow placement
Those are
so
great.
as to support
Last
the
year was at
natural
the J-Lo
curvature of
and,
your unique
I think
spine.
so.
What,
Shakira.
Shakira?
Yeah, I don't. That seems like a lot of work.
Watching
just to
that
fall
wasn't
asleep.
so
But it says on your
bad.
side, you should also put a pillow between your
Valid
knees.
statement.
But to
Some of the
proper spine
outfit
angle, I don't
choices
do
are
that.
interesting.
Apparently, a
I
lot of
just
people
don't.
do.
I don't know who comes up with
Body
some of this
pillows
shit
are
that they
great.
do.
They have people.
Apparently.
Nope.
People who have
But
people
anyway,
Yes.
I was reading an article and I have it right
There's
here.
a team.
who know
So,
fashion, as I put up air quotes.
I'm sure the mattress comes
There's a
into play
team
there
involved.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't know
But-
what's best
so-
between like
so
the
the Super Bowl
Tempur-Pedic
is this
style, memory
week?
foam style versus like
officially.
spring.
We're sure about this.
Combination.
It is
And-
coming.
So yours
It is officially
memory
coming
foam
up.
or regular?
The Bucks
Yeah, we
are
have full memory
playing.
foam. Came in a
Okay.
box, unfolded.
And like 2 days later, match
Well, we
ball.
had it
My
set in
brain
the
just
dining room
went
for like
kaput.
3 weeks because it had like an odor to it.
How do I
Yeah.
not know
that like
this?
rubber that manufactured?
I was actually looking at
good memory
my
mattresses.
day is
They're,
not
they're
good.
playing the
And
Chiefs.
one of
by
the,
the way.
You should let them
Patrick
air out.
Mahomes.
Cautions.
Sure.
was
It's only the second time ever that
It will
this
take
Super
two
Bowl has
to-
featured
2
two
to 3
quarterbacks
days to
that have
fully
won Super Bowl
expand.
MVP
Yep.
in the past.
and it will have an odor for the first however long.
Yeah,
I
they
believe
have
that's
this
right.
like it's like a
Or the second
manufactured
time ever.
rubber smell.
And both have featured
And,
Tom
it does take a while to get
The other one
out.
was when he
I
played
can see that, 'cause that's
Eli Manning
kinda
and
what you're
lost to the
sleeping on.
Giants. And this one,
I actually just
playing back
bought
at
2
home.
little 5-inch
So I don't know.
ones
It'll be
for
interesting
our
to see.
spare bedroom, which is
it'll
a
be a
trundle
fun
that
game.
actually becomes
hope.
like a king bed.
What,
When you pull
what
it
do
out,
you
it's not
normally
like
do
a
for the Super
trundle
Bowl?
that's too separate.
Well, it just depends on the year. Normally, I was going to someone's
IKEA
house
for the win.
This year.
So I
obviously,
bought
is
2
gonna be
twin
a
mattresses,
little
and they just kind of sit on top of
different
each other until
with,
you fold it out, then you just flip it over. But
everything.
Anyway, they
It was
popped
pre-COVID
up.
last
Yeah,
year.
it
They're
was
up full
pre-COVID last
size,
year.
ready
The
to
world
go.
was
Well, we were
still-
spreading it
3
just people
hours.
didn't know.
No, I just didn't know. Yes.
Now,
Like,
yeah,
we
my
thought it was
mattress
still
is 12 inches thick, so it did
in
take
other
a long
countries
time
and
to-
not here.
Yeah.
It took a while.
I know, like growing up,
expand,
my
and then
parents
we
always
did
had like a
leave it
big party,
sitting in
like
there.
all their friends,
So it
because they
didn't
were
stink
big
so
into.
bad.
Like my dad was big
Yeah,
in
you don't want that smelling up your
Homebrewers
bedroom.
Association.
So that is how you're
It's like
not
they'd
going
all
to end up hot
bring
and
beer
sweaty
and watch the Super
in the
Bowl.
bedroom in a good way.
For sure.
hang out.
Hang out where they somewhere. Not
I mean,
always
we've
at
had
my
a
parents' house, but
Tempur-Pedic.
That group would
which was
always have one every
outrageous.
year.
I hated it
And,
at first. Jessica liked it.
All
We got it
kinds
when
of
she was pregnant with
food,
our
drinks,
first kid.
all that fun stuff.
And
I can see that.
she loved it
I
then.
think that's basically what people do now.
I hated it.
Yeah. And then the
it kind of
fraternity-
flipped.
I feel
She
like
hated
we
it. I
would
loved
go.
it.
I don't
we
even
got a new
remember.
one. Well, we got a bigger bed. That's a queen. So
God,
now my 8-year-old.
I feel like we
sleeps on
always
a
went
20
somewhere.
I think
$900
people would
mattress.
go to a bar or something
Yeah.
and watch the game.
Luckily, it doesn't pee
You
the
would
bed
go to
anymore.
like
Or somebody's
Buffalo Wild Wings, or you would go
somewhere we're in that one.
Yeah,
You can
yeah,
eat
yeah.
and
No, that's
drink
one you're definitely getting a
and all your
cover
money.
for. Yes, that you really didn't have
Yeah,
anyway.
that's one. But
right, your student loan money.
Your student loan money.
I'm sure
Yeah.
mattress does play a
But
lot.
now, yeah, I think Jessica
making
and I
sure your
just have-
spine's straight and all that, because that is
Like her
important.
mom will come over.
See, I
make like appetizers.
upgraded mine about a year
You
and a
came
half
over
ago.
last year, right?
I came over last year.
Yeah.
I went to Hilton Head
So
two.
it's kind of
well,
what I
I
do
go every
keep it
year,
low
but
key.
then 2 Septembers ago.
Nothing wrong with that.
I made the mistake of going during
I live in
hurricane
Williams, so I
season.
have a bunch of people anyway.
So I got a
So,
text.
the important
about the
question
time I hit
is,
Charlotte,
What's your
so
favorite
midway-ish,
game time food?
and it was like, oh hey, the island.
And we did not discuss
is,
this, by the
like,
way, so this is
not
just-
letting people on because of the
Chicken
hurricane.
wings
I'm like, well,
are
shit.
probably my favorite.
So I decided to
when
treat
it comes to
yourself,
like a football
and I
or
spent the night
tailgate.
at the Ritz Carlton.
Even though they're
in
messy
Charlotte.
as hell, they're just good.
And,
you can eat a bunch of them.
So
Fancy hotels.
yes, I
They're not like super filling. you gotta
maybe
work for
fell
it
in love with the feather bed.
I'm a fan of the boneless
that goes
wing.
on
Otherwise,
top
it
of
is
the
a
mattress.
Chicken nugget.
Chicken nugget.
So it's like a little like thick
Or chicken tender.
It's imagine
Where
like
they
a
come from.
mattress pad,
Yeah, those are
Maybe
good too. I mean,
down or
it's chicken.
but it's made of like
beat that.
4 or
It's
5
deep
inches
fried,
of
but,
like, you think about
breaded
You got
chicken.
You got meatballs.
That could be
Those
expensive.
are
It
always
is
awesome.
perhaps
Yes.
the best
Little
invention
smokies.
ever.
Yes.
Little sausages.
Do you not
barbecue
get, like,
sausages.
poked?
Or
Little
sausages. Little
feathered
mini sausages
stem
and barbecue
things?
sauce.
This one does
Yeah.
not.
That's a
Did you
mouthful.
get one for your house?
I did.
You can do.
I paid way too much money for it.
you do
Oh, I
like
love
you'd
like
have to.
jalapeno poppers.
Oh,
it is
that's a good one.
amazing.
Do you have it on
think
like a
about that.
regular
Oh, yeah.
spring mattress, or do you have it
Well,
on?
I have a
little
regular
bacon.
mattress. Yes,
Yeah.
cream cheese.
That's a real. That's
I left
yeah,
it out
that
whenever
sounds
I
good
was
right
looking
now.
for my first
People do the vegetable
actual
trays, which
mattress.
kind of keep it healthy
I went shopping and
for your healthy friends. I mean, I
the
love some
first-
celery.
Do you guys
2
buy a
mattresses
vegetable
I
tray?
love.
or
Hell
do you
yeah.
just
And they were
chop
not.
it up?
No, you just buy the
Ridiculously
shit.
expensive.
Okay.
So I've had that mattress
Buy it.
probably.
I'm not
8 or
even
9 years
masking
now?
it. I'm leaving it in the damn plastic tray it comes
But
in.
only the addition of
I'm not getting out the plate.
I've been to
setting
this.
it all
Like
up.
I've been to these things before where people like take the veggies
So that was
out
your
and
new
like they
mattress.
put them on
Oh,
like the wood
it's
tray.
Yeah,
or,
our King's
you
has
know, make
mattress
it
like
nice
$600.
and
It's like a
decorative.
soda.
They store bought that
Came in a
shit.
box.
Oh, I know they store bought that shit, but I'm also like,
I
if you're
feel
going
like
to
it's getting down to
you're
where I have
paying
to
extra
buy
for
a
the
new
plastic
mattress.
tray.
Better than the Tempur-Pedic that we had.
Why don't you just buy the damn
yeah.
vegetables and cut them up yourself
is.
and put them
Like
on
the
the
early memory
thing
foams had like
yourself?
issues, possibly.
Like if you're gonna put them on something,
Ours is 8 years old.
it's easier if it's already
I
done.
burn up. So like sometimes the memory foam
They are.
is
It's easy to
warm.
take 'em out of the
Some
tray
are
and put 'em
cooling,
on.
some
True,
are. But
true,
like
yeah,
my
but
only
still.
problem
Otherwise you
with
gotta cut 'em.
memory foam is like
If
some of
you're
them
already
don't
cooking.
respond as quick. Like they don't
Hey,
restore
I'll buy the
themselves
tray,
back to
put
their
the tray on
normal
the counter.
shape.
Hey,
If
they
you're
do
upset
well.
about
like,
my store bought
you
fruit
roll over
tray or
like
vegetable
you
tray or whatever,
lay
it is,
down and fall asleep.
Sorry.
If I come over to your
indents.
house, I
And
will
then
not
if you
be
go to, like,
worrying
move,
about the vegetable.
You kind of like fall back in that hole.
There's
even
always a
though you
vegetable
might
tray.
not be in that same exact position, so it's really
For
awkward.
some reason, we always buy one.
So
I keep it in the thing because it's easy to just put the shit lid back on
Yeah,
and put it back in the
put it
fridge.
back in the fridge.
It does take up a lot of
So
space in the
speaking
fridge.
of,
I like
awkward
the celery and the broccoli,
bad decisions,
the carrots.
not carrots.
I like when they do
You
little peppers too.
brought something to my
Oh,
house.
little
this
red and
season.
yellow,
Bite.
just like
Yeah, so
not
we
like they're just like a
we
bell
mentioned.
pepper
I don't
kind of,
remember
but
when. I don't. We're
not
not that many
hot.
episodes
Right.
in, but I still can't remember. when
a
we
little
talked
mini
about
bell
it, but
pepper.
Yeah,
we mentioned the
Like
one chip
those-
challenge, and then
Now, do you eat
Thank
them for
God
the
we
vegetable,
never
or
did
do
it
you use them as
because
a
we're smarter than we
method
look.
for
we haven't done it.
ranch to be
And-
delivered into your
but
mouth?
is it a vessel to
I really haven't been able to
Yes.
dressing?
procure one. I guess I really haven't tried that. hard.
Okay,
It just depends. I mean, I like
that's probably
celery.
accurate. Yeah.
A guy that works for
people
us.
think that's
That is the one I do
not
not
us,
like.
but
for
I
me.
love celery.
And
It's delicious.
But I'm weird. I
Found
also
a
like
stringy.
bag
radishes.
of chips made by the
I know,
same
a lot of
company
people
that
do like
makes the
radishes.
chip.
I like
using
the
one chip
radishes like when
challenge,
they're sliced up.
Yeah.
in the
which
salad
is
and
I'm
stuff.
assuming that's pronounced
So I can just like take a bite.
Paqui, like a big ass
We'll go
red
with that.
radish.
No, I mean not like a whole
P-A-Q-U-I.
one, but like take like a slice
these
or like
are
a thicker slice,
haunted ghost
and you
pepper.
just get like that
chips.
little bit of heat from the radish.
And on the back,
Yeah.
it really basically says
What you
they're
want,
freaking hot.
Please do.
It hurts so good.
It'll be almost as good as
do you
the
dare eat
ghost
them?
pepper chips.
So we thought it'd be kind of funny to see what happens when we eat them here
was
on.
tough.
And we're not
You're
going to have
having
video.
issues that day.
You handled it. I did not.
I was
so
sitting
we'll
here
talk you through the
continuing to
pain.
eat them.
Well,
Again, we are
both
smarter
ate
than
more
we are.
afterwards.
We'll talk you through the
then it
pain.
hit hard.
You may hear some heaving. Who knows?
Not
We're
meant
going to find out.
for
If the
I
podcast
did see
suddenly
there's
ends
a
quickly, ghost pepper chicken
You know what?
challenge
Yeah.
now.
So I'm going to go ahead and
I don't know.
open
I
these.
didn't click on it.
But
And we'll
let's look
smell
into
them
it.
first. Kind of
so
talk about
otherwise,
that.
I mean, I don't know what else do you have?
What are the
Chips. Everyone's got chips.
What I was
chips, we have
told
dip, I mean,
by the guy who picked these up, I
Buffalo
think he
chicken
ate
dip.
some.
buffalo chicken
What are you
dip,
looking
maybe
for?
some Spanish artichoke dip?
He said,
Don't like that stuff.
Oh, I love that
if you're
stuff.
still
Jessica
thinking about
loves it
doing the
too.
one chip
I'm
challenge,
not a fan.
try these.
Yeah, I love.
And if they don't absolutely wreck your
We're going-
stomach,
an undergrad,
you might be ready to try the
going
one
to
chip.
Applebee's. Because
So,
the joy of being a freshman
we'll
is
see
that
what
you
happens.
know,
Yeah.
like someone who's
What'd you
waiting
want- you
at
were gonna
table
ask me a
somewhere.
question.
I was gonna say, what's the
You can sit there,
main
you get
ingredient?
your
Well, they're corn
you get
chips,
for that person's
and it
discount.
has,
You're getting the Applebee's
sampler platter,
sampler trio
Chipotle pepper,
thing.
appetizer
cayenne
sampler.
pepper,
Yeah, spinach
chili
artichoke dip.
powder,
Yeah.
garlic
The
powder,
spinach
onion
artichoke
powder,
dip,
and some
the
other
Southwest
Stuff.
egg roll things,
expeller pressed
and then
canola
buffalo
and
or
sunflower
boneless buffalo
oil.
wings.
I normally got
I'm glad
boneless,
that we're
two
doing
boneless
this in the
buffalo
middle of a
wings and
toilet
the
paper
spinach artichoke
shortage.
dip.
I was in the wings.
That could be ugly.
Or I would throw in
I gotta
mozzarella
drive home.
sticks.
And you
Yeah,
have
those,
to drive
those
home.
Southwestern egg
So
rolls.
hopefully it's
that would be
either
a little
instant or
snack.
delayed.
You have leather.
Except they're
Yeah,
hard to
that's
make.
true. Easy to spray.
I'm sure they're not. I'm sure you could probably
Okay,
find
so
them.
I just opened
somewhere.
these. I'm gonna.
Frozen.
Sam's Club.
Give it the
Yeah.
old sniff
But
test.
then pizza's always also a good like.
No, they don't smell.
That's like the meal.
Pizza's the easy choice.
Don't smell too
that's like
bad.
the meal.
Okay.
If you're not full on all of the other shit.
I don't smell like a lot of heat, so we're gonna find out. This
That's
may
the
be
go-to.
anticlimactic.
I
No,
really
they
like
actually
bland
smell
meals.
like
They smell pretty good.
barbecue.
Barbecue
That's usually
sunflower
our
seeds.
spread.
Yeah.
I think I
Yep.
just went through the whole list.
Sorry to steal your thunder.
Now you're hungry.
Maybe even like
Yep. I don't think I'm missing anything.
barbecue Fritos.
Maybe.
I don't know, is there anything else?
I smell the
you would have?
sunflower seed, barbecue
Yeah.
sunflower seeds.
Yeah, there's definitely.
Mixed nuts.
They smell like
And roll
barbecue.
them
We'll just
too.
leave it at that.
No.
So the one chip challenge
peanuts?
chip
No.
is like black because of the seasoning.
I was
these have
just
some
gonna
black
say,
on
I don't- I never have like mixed nuts in the house.
They look
But-
a bit more like a
probably
very
have can in there.
deep
No, I have like
orange.
a 3-pack of
Dorito.
Doritos from
Okay.
Sam's
Extra
Club.
flavor.
They're
I'm
not
gonna get a
mixed
full
nuts.
They're not
size
mixed.
one.
Yeah, there's
I'll let you grab one
just
out of there.
walnuts.
Racist.
And this is a little ASMR for people. So we'll take a bite. Yeah,
I'm
you
very
got one that's real
selective.
dark.
It's called
Yeah.
when
So,
the
we would like to give a
3-pound
shout
bag
out
at Sam's
to
Club is as much
Stadium
as the 1-pound
Spirits
bag
/
at
Huntington Beverage Company.
Kroger.
For the beer that
I'm gonna get the
will
3-pound
hopefully
bag.
help.
What the hell are you doing with 3 pounds of walnuts?
Yeah.
Slowly eating
So
them.
Brewdog Elvis juice
That's a lot of walnuts.
and
Very
Cigar
slowly
City
eating
Fancy
them.
Papers,
yeah, that's a lot of walnuts.
along with some Target
But then
branded
you got
water
beverages
and a thing of
and
sugar.
a thing of sugar that I've magically
Okay, some
had. in
people
the
make
cabinet.
a
So
cocktail. Some
I'll
people
chill
actually
away
have a
from the
different
mic as to
cocktail
not
for every
blow your
party.
eardrums out.
Like a
but,
themed
We'll
cocktail.
see what happens.
It's a lot of effort.
It is
Ready?
at the
At the same time?
a lot
Might
of
as well.
planning.
And I'm the
Everyone,
only one drinking it. I think we had this
Apologies
conversation
for the
about
pause.
Thanksgiving.
yes,
We're
here we
gonna see how
go.
this goes.
Yeah, nobody else in my house
My
was drinking
sister
it.
likes to try to make.
Yeah.
She tries to get her Pinterest on for.
I think last year we drank some E.H. Taylor.
Sounds right.
I believe. I know my
very
father-in-law
possible.
did. It's not me.
It's not beer either.
Beer is usually the go-to for me because you can drink more of it.
It definitely reminds me of a
while the
barbecue
game goes
Frito
on.
with much
I know,
more
like my
heat.
kid, that comes like my kids step. They watch the halftime
Fast.
show and
Like
then
there was
they go
no
to bed.
like there was no hesitation in the heat. It was like
Like last year, I watched the halftime show and came home.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what happens.
Oh, nuts
Everybody
in
kind
my
of
nose.
bounces.
but
This year,
actually
like
knocks
the
her
big
chips
advertisers
open.
are
He's
not
like, hey,
putting the
Cole,
money into it.
Budweiser, first
Yeah.
time
Got the
in
hiccups?
37 years.
Yeah.
they are
Now
not
Alex is turning
advertising the
red.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, so it was like Budweiser, Coca-Cola.
Wow.
Coca-Cola's
Definite
not doing
burn
anything. I just saw
on
the
the
Budweiser
tongue.
thing.
And it's
Like
giving me
the
that instant
hardcore-
like gag
I
reflex
wonder
hiccup.
why. What have you
They said
read
they're
into the
putting-
reasoning?
They said they're putting the money
That's
they
two of
would have
us, 'cause my
spent
purpose is beige.
into
Okay,
some COVID
try beer
relief
first.
or vaccine
makes sense.
commercials.
Doing
Apparently with
something
the one
better.
chip
Something like
challenge,
that.
you can't
Yeah, they're
drink
doing
it.
something better with their.
I'm trying to write it
What,
out
what
actually right
was
now.
it last year? I think was it like 5 million for a 30-second
Oh,
spot.
but
or
that is
3?
2018 was
you're still
$5.2
making it.
million for 30 seconds.
So the bag
2019 was
says warning, it's freaking hot.
5.25.
My apologies to any children
I don't
listening.
know
It
if
is
they came out with
fucking hot.
2021.
Yeah, it's not an exaggeration.
You know, one of the most annoying things of all
It
about
is,
the Super Bowl,
I got
like that stat right there,
The forehead sweats.
that they let the local channels air their stupid ass commercials during this.
Eyes are watering.
Those people
red.
ain't paying $5 million.
I'm sure I am too, but
But because it's on the local
You're
channel,
right
they get
around
to
the
air
cheek.
like so many.
See if I can take a picture here.
30
Maybe we'll
second
post
spots are $5.5 million this year.
That's all going to. Is it on CBS this year?
It's on
I just feel like I should
CBS.
quote Eminem lyrics
CBS
right
is
now.
getting
But
rich. Fat
Which one?
Or slightly higher. 5.5 or higher.
For a 30 second?
Miles,
It
we
probably
got
depends on
vomit on
when
the
you want
sweater
it.
already.
It is virtually sold out.
It's Becky on the Ghost Pepper chip.
That's always one of the fun things about the Super
yeah,
Bowl.
so
is the commercials.
for the reference,
Although
the
I
heat
will
has
say
not
they
went away on
haven't
my
been
tongue.
as
It is
good
literally
the
on
last
fire.
year.
No, it hasn't faded.
Coca-Cola and Budweiser
getting the runny nose.
are not doing traditional ads during the Super Bowl.
If you like hot stuff,
I've not
Pepsi is
had anything
continuing
to drink yet.
sponsoring the halftime show, but they're not running ads during the show.
it's just sitting on the tongue.
Yes.
On the
Frito-Lay
edges of the tongue.
is
Ooh.
still doing ads.
Oh, well.
An insane
Those
amount of
chips.
ghost pepper, even
You
more
gotta
ghost
have a
pepper.
Doritos commercial.
So I
And
wonder
the
if
heat
GoDaddy's
is
doing
real.
theirs.
Yeah, it's real.
Because they always do like
But one,
pretty
um,
raunchy one, or they
Yeah.
one container, one
insinuate that
package
it's
is only
raunchy. You gotta go to
280 calories. You have to go to the
website.
website to look at it.
Yeah.
Much healthier than other chips you could eat.
I mean, it works.
Yeah, but because you're only going to
There's
eat
one
one.
there.
I mean, you're only going to eat one or two and vomit.
That's
but,
one of the fun things about the Super Bowl. Those watching.
I mean, that's only 280
yeah.
calories.
That's
But sometimes,
actually per
let's be
chip.
honest, sometimes the games are not.
Well, like last year,
Entertaining.
My team was in the Super Bowl,
That's burning
So
my
you were
lips now.
entertained.
so I was
It's moved to my lips.
because they lost. But,
but it's-
I was
if you like
invested
hot
in the
stuff,
game, so I didn't
it actually
give a shit
has
about
good
the commercials
flavor.
or the halftime
It's
show.
not
or-
just like
I
hot
usually
to be
don't care about
hot.
the halftime show anyway.
Actually, no. The
But I was
flavor's
invested in
pretty
the
good.
game, and
They
it
do
was
taste
not
good.
going.
Then the
my
heat kicks
way.
in and
Real fast.
Was sort
and
of
it comes
and
on.
then the shit
oh,
thick.
the moment it touched my tongue,
You
it
know,
was like
It was
happens.
until
You're
it
an
wasn't.
idiot.
Yeah. So
Ooh, well.
I will make you regret your life.
this year,
decisions.
I don't
That
have
was
a horse in the
exciting.
race, so
No.
I'll be more vested in like watching,
So,
having
well,
fun
everyone, hope you have a great week.
And eating.
and eating.
I'm probably
Sure,
gonna
should I do that
go
anyway?
make myself puke right now.
True.
And Alex is gonna try to
I'm
not
sure it'll
puke
be
on
the
my
same
carpet.
thing. I know Jessica's
Yep, we'll see
still
what happens.
recovering.
Have a good one.
Yes,
So
you
we'll
take
see.
care.
Currently playing nurse.
Yeah, she's. This is Sunday, 2 days after
What's up, everyone?
her surgery. She's
so we'll give you a little quick
in the bedroom
update.
in the dark.
We're
She
back.
says She can't see.
We're back after a
Pain.
short
It's pretty serious.
absence.
Light sensitivity is real bad. That's
for the record,
problem. That's like
none
the
of us
biggest
have
problem. Is she needs to be
vomited.
in the dark and
Still really hot.
can't sleep all
My
the time.
tongue is still on
So
fire.
I have
since
tried sugar and water and beer, and
she's
nothing's
not
worked.
able to
I'm
watch
still
TV.
without any.
She'll be
said
hanging
you
out in
said
the
she's
bedroom.
been
any
listening.
aids to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing
Yeah, I was
better than
gonna
me
listen
in
to
this one.
podcast now.
I doubt it. She did. She
Yeah.
did get all
So,
excited the other
actually,
day before surgery
I'm
when
gonna-
she found out that
At Christmas
Dateline
time,
has
if
a
you
podcast.
are around your family members
'Cause that's usually what she watches.
and you want
And then-
to, especially
but
your
she
siblings,
hasn't
because you gotta love a
downloaded
good
any
sibling
listen-
I
challenge.
told you, you should be concerned when
Find
she's
the bag
no
of these
longer
chips.
watching murder. She's listening
Mess
about
with,
murder.
mean, she's
mess with each
planning
other
it.
this way.
Yeah, I mean,
It would
she's
be a fun
visualizing
family
what the
thing.
hell she's
Mix them
gonna
into
do.
a bowl of
Yeah,
Doritos.
so, but right
that
now
would be
she's
fun.
just hanging
Russian
out.
roulette with chips.
Film
Vision's
it.
better. I mean,
Yes.
she had the
Nobody
day
will
after.
know.
She had 2020 and
I
2025.
love that
idea.
idea.
Damn.
When she
to do this
before
at a
couldn't
party.
read
Like,
literally,
clock
they would blend
with 3-inch
with
letters.
Oh, they look just like
5 inches
Doritos.
from her face.
Just a little darker.
So it worked, but
then
now
as
she's got to
soon
go
as
to
it
the
touches
healing,
your
which
mouth,
it gets
yeah,
worse
that's
and
not
worse
a
for like
choice.
7 days. It gets
know
better. So
instantly.
Man,
Is she?
I mean, I'm better now.
A good.
I would eat another one probably.
Patient.
no,
Okay.
I probably won't right
stop
now.
right there.
Oh, let's just say
I-
We'll leave it at that.
I mean, but I don't want to put the listeners through that again.
Are you a good patient?
Maybe afterwards
I have
we'll
no
see.
idea.
But
Can we?
That
find
was
a friend?
fun.
No.
I'm definitely
No,
not
she's
prepared
sleeping.
for the one chip challenge.
I feel like that would have been a
and she's on painkillers.
She's-
Who knows what
I
she's
think I
going to
probably
say?
vomited
Oh, now we definitely need to phone her right now.
It's possible.
Because it was one. My
No,
body
she's
was
stubborn.
trying.
She
The,
doesn't like to take pain medicine, even
The
though she's
video I
hurting.
saw, the dude vomited like an hour
It
later.
is what it is. She'll get good. It's good. 2 weeks for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You're still-
I
you
believe
could-
it could
it
say-
would be
could
worth
still
having.
having vision.
Yeah, I mean, you can probably still see it on my
Especially
face.
when,
Yeah, you-
even for her switching from
Yeah, it wasn't,
contacts to eyeglasses
it's just
for a
sitting
week
in my
Oh,
mouth.
that was a nightmare.
was
Like the sugar
chaos.
didn't help, which is
She
usually
had
like I
zero
think I've mentioned that on the
peripheral
podcast
Yeah.
before. It's the go-to.
Glasses.
It's like straight
cut
ahead.
heat.
She was like eagle-eyed.
But that's hot.
To the left or right, it was like Mr.
So-
Magoo. So there's a life update.
Yeah, and then if you
Yeah,
put
that
on your
wasn't
glasses,
terrible.
it's like Mr. Magoo. You're like, what
Oh
the
my
hell?
god! Yeah, it was like
Dizzy.
Move on to
Anyway,
another topic.
do you ever remember in high school those drunk
for
goggles they
Dega.
would put you in around
That's
prom
what it was
time
like.
to encourage you not to drink and drive?
That's what her glasses were like.
That was yes.
Yeah. If it wasn't for advances in modern science, her glasses would weigh like 15 pounds because the lenses would be 3 inches thick.
They'd have to actually have a strap
Yeah.
to the back of them
Yeah. She had to wear rec specs.
and a scoliosis brace just
Yeah.
to make sure her,
Keep her head up.
there was no curvature.
But yeah, so she's good. She's doing well. If anybody cares.
Good. I'm glad. It went well.
Yeah. And it was just like, I mean, it was quick. In and out of there in an hour total.
Really?
Time. And you have to wait 30 minutes minutes before you're allowed to leave. So, She was in
I
and
realize
out.
it was that fast.
Yeah, she was in and out quick. It's like 8 minutes an eye or something like that.
Damn.
It's pretty fast. I watched a video, not from her, but just on how it works.
YouTube.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting. Looks real fucking simple though.
Mm.
Like anybody could do it.
Yeah, I'm not going to go that far.
Not. I mean, you couldn't, but it looked really simple. But you know, it is what it is.
So speaking of food, because now that's what I'm thinking about while I'm sitting here.
Who would have thought we'd talk about food?
I know. I mean, food, alcohol. I mean, that's kind of. I mean, we're good at
thing,
it.
yeah.
We're good at it.
Things we know.
We are well versed.
It's what we know.
I did see in the news today, or the news this past week, Subway is getting sued in California.
Because their tuna's not tuna?
There is I think I read class action. I may be wrong. It may be an individual.
It probably started an individual
Is
and became
suing Subway, saying that they had the tuna salad evaluated, and it was not tuna.
and they're shocked.
Well, that was my thought. It is Subway. So they are suing.
You think about it, this shit's sitting out in a bowl. Do you want it to be real tuna going bad?
Well, my thought is that why are you going to Subway and expecting it to be?
Who the fuck eats tuna salad anyway? Come on.
Well, my thought is who goes to Subway.
I mean, I don't hate Subway.
I dislike Subway.
I don't eat there very often, but I don't hate it.
I've not been to Subway in a year and...
I haven't had it
2
in a long
months.
time. You get sick?
Yep.
That's a problem. I haven't had it in a long time. But
But I did not have tuna salad.
who eats tuna salad? Especially tuna salad from like a restaurant.
You see, I think I'm like one of the few people who despises mayonnaise-based anything.
Oh, I like some chicken salad.
Ah.
Like Arby's got a good chicken salad. But tuna is... I'll eat sushi though.
So I love ahi tuna.
Yeah.
Like
I'll eat ahi tuna or,
you want
sushi.
You want some nigiri? Okay, you put some tuna on that. I'm fine.
But you make it.
You add mayo-
salad. You add mayonnaise and pickle relish or whatever else.
Yeah, you add all that crap to it. I'm good. Although I will say the one exception I do have to that rule of mayo based is a sushi, the spicy tuna roll. Basically, it's spicy mayo mixed with tuna.
Those are good. But so Subway is selling fake tuna.
Yeah, allegedly.
So I wonder what happens.
I don't know. It's in California court, so we shall see. But apparently, like the test came back with no
No tuna.
known anything, but it smells like fish.
What's the packaging?
But they were saying that like there was no discernible tuna in the
mixture.
mixture.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah. And it's like, well, it is a class action lawsuit. It is they're being accused of fraud and false advertising, saying that their tuna salad is entirely non-tuna based mixture that has been blended to resemble tuna and imitate its texture. I'm good.
I mean,
Don't sign me up for that. So I don't like tuna salad anyway.
yeah,
so.
exactly. No,
Yeah,
some ham
yeah.
salad,
I don't want any of that.
some turkey salad,
I'm good. I'm good on none of that.
bologna salad.
I want nothing mayo based or any like salad, any of that shit.
Yeah.
If you want to give me chicken salad, give me a piece of grilled chicken
On a
with
salad.
a side salad, or grilled chicken on a salad, or
Yeah, I don't really understand the salad.
yeah,
moniker.
I don't get that either.
It's like a. I don't
Because
even
it's
know.
not salad; it's basically like a dip.
Yeah. It's like. I don't know. Tuna's gross. Tuna salad is gross.
See, I don't like canned tuna that well.
Canned tuna's gross. Bagged tuna, gross. Raw tuna, lightly seared, delicious.
Yeah. Straight from the sea, still swimming, raw. Oh, perfect.
Rolled up in seaweed and rice, delicious.
Delicious.
Otherwise, don't want it.
Bag of tuna for $1. That's gross.
Even if you put the buffalo
Quarter
flavor
pound
in.
of it for $15. Oh, I'll take it. Give it to me.
Yeah. So, That's interesting, though. We'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, I'm sure that will be in the news at some point because, it's Subway. Eat fresh.
We don't know what, but eat fresh.
But eat fresh.
It's fresh. It may not be tuna.
I was also
It's
reading,
fresh.
apparently Subway has been sued before, and the suit was dismissed. There was a class action lawsuit by people suing that the $5 footlong
Was only 11 inches.
was only 11 inches.
Yeah, bitch, I could have told you that. I'm okay. I left myself up and put it back. But you look at it, it's not a foot. The 6-inch sub ain't 6 inches either.
Obviously, a white man is the one that's doing the measuring because that's 3 inches right there. Okay,
It's white bread.
it is white. Yes.
But the 6-inch was not 6 inches either. And come on, they need to teach their people how to cut bread.
Well, yeah, because they just eyeball it. It's like, oh, hey, this looks like the middle.
And they're not even close.
No. No.
I mean, get with the times. Use a laser or something. They got to measure, cut it. Make it automatic.
I think I'd be more concerned if a Subway had a laser to cut the bread.
So do you remember back, now they just kind of slice the thing in half.
Yeah.
Basically cut it in half, open it up. Do you remember, they used to cut a V out of the top. Do you remember that? Am I
Yes.
crazy or is that real?
That's real.
Okay.
At least I remember my local Subway.
Yeah, that's how mine used to do it.
Yeah.
And they would cut a big V out of the top, which was fucking weird too, but
Yeah.
whatever happened to that? I guess people complain too much bread on the bottom.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe...
Not enough room for toppings.
Maybe you weren't getting enough ingredients
Not enough room
in
for
there.
toppings.
That's still a good amount of bread.
The bread to topping ratio.
Yeah.
I was thrown off by that. Anyway, I just thought of that just now.
But I remember Subway used to always have the weird, when you would go in there, before it was now the white and green and yellow.
It was like the New York subway.
Yeah, the New York Subway wallpaper.
Yeah.
And I will say, I do remember Subway had, and it possibly still has, some damn good chocolate chip cookies.
Subway was good back in the day for sure. I lived by one, so I would ride my bike there and eat. There was a Subway, a Taco Bell, and a Burger King that within bike riding distance. That's what we'd eat all the time during the summer. And a TCBY.
Oh, I enjoy the TCBY.
Yeah, that's good stuff. But Subway has gone downhill, I think.
I feel like fast food in general has.
Yeah. Maybe.
I don't really eat tons of fast food. Except Chick-fil-A, because as we learned last week,
So delicious.
it's just damn good.
It's the best. But in other news, I'm sure everybody's seen this. Reddit nerds have tried to beat Wall Street into submission here.
I'm just glad that Gamestop will still be around a little bit longer to help people
So
resell games. I don't know. I don't game. I don't know.
this whole situation is just crazy.
Yes.
So if you're not into investing, you may be kind of lost in what's going on here. Or if you don't care about investing, you may not care. But it's kind of a brilliant move by the Redditor people. So you pick a stock that people are shorting, which means that you're betting on it to flop, to go bad. And GameStop is prime for that.
Yes.
Come on.
Most games, from what I now
What are you
understand, are
doing?
downloadable.
Yeah. And when you're offering 12 cents for an exchange video game, nobody's going to come to you anymore.
Yes.
Everybody's seen the memes. They know what we're talking about, I hope. But so these Redditor just kind of this one dude just kind of got mad on this Wall Street Bets Reddit, which I don't even understand Reddit, so bear with me on this. He mentioned something about one of the biggest hedge funds was shorting GameStop, so he was buying a bunch of it. And then that flurry just took off. Started buying GameStop. So that drives up the price, right? They drove up the price from January to now 1,567%. You're talking from $4 to $190 a share. I think, is that math right? Something like that. It's crazy. But what this did to the people who thought it was going to go down from $4 and were betting on that, like billions of dollar bets on this, in order to cover that short, they have to buy more stock. Guess what that does?
Drives the price
Drives the price
up.
even higher. And guess what that does? They got to buy more and more. So it just keeps going up. And it's incredible. Now, the downside is these hedge funds have real people's money and
Yes.
they're the one losing billions of dollars. And these Redditors are making a ton until they go to sell it. Because the problem is they got to hold it until these short options are over. Because if they don't, then the short people win because it's going to short eventually. I don't know, it'll take a long time to get back down to $4, but it'll get there. But what's going to happen is all these people who bought all this stock, eventually it's going to be worthless. I mean, it's going to go back to $4. And all these people who didn't have that kind of money are going to be screwed.
Yes.
It's Wall Street's going to get them. I don't know though. It's kind of fun to watch right now. Except when you get like the trading platforms stopping trading.
Yes.
Because they're getting pressure from the big wigs.
The Robinhood and the other.
Yeah, which is what I use as like my little play app. Charles Schwab even stopped.
Yes.
Which that's one of the bigger ones, which was interesting. But then you got the, it's funny. So like this all happened. It started going up. It started like last Monday. It all started going up. It was like a 13% raise Monday, 57% raise Tuesday, 27% raise Thursday or Wednesday. Thursday, Robinhood, Schwab, all those people stopped their people from being able to purchase. The price, but guess who didn't get stopped from being able to do what they needed to do?
That would be the
Hedge funds. Because they don't need a middleman. They can make their own trades. Stock plummeted 40%, 44%. Next day, all the pressure on Robinhood and those places, they opened it back up. Limited, but they went back up 40%. So it almost got back to where it was. But it's just wild what's happening. Because it's not just GameStop. It's AMC, the movie theater chain, BlackBerry, Macy's. So all these places are getting these in. Like, it made it.
Like these nostalgia brands, basically.
They took GameStop into a Fortune 500 company.
Yes. So I do enjoy the meme of it. It's like GameStop sitting around the Tesla Apple, and everyone. And it's got Big Bird sitting there.
Because that's basically what it is.
I do enjoy that.
Yeah. So, I don't know. This stuff is crazy to me. Too bad I didn't buy any GameStop. Because I would not be holding it for the short sale to happen.
No.
I'd be getting my money and getting the hell out. Like some 10-year-old kid who got some GameStop shares for Kwanzaa a couple years ago. Just made out like, I don't know, he sold it for like $2 million or something like that.
Yeah.
Some dude who bought, he put $50,000 in. I don't know why. This was like a couple years ago. He cashed out for like $15 million.
Like $11 million.
Is that what it ended up being when he finally got out?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But then I just see the memes on it. It's like, if dude had 53 grand just to throw at GameStop, he's not worried about.
Yeah. But I think it was like I'm taking this money and putting it here as a risk.
Yeah.
But, what's funny, though, is the reason it even started, so you got the Reddit people wanting to go against the short sales, but they actually brought in some new board members to get involved in the company. And one of them is Chewy.com's founder.
Oh.
And so our former CEO of Chewy.com, who has a lot of online e-commerce experience. So, like, it was already going up.
Because I am a Chewy
me too.
user.
It was already going up. That's where the 13% bump on Monday came from, was just from the fact of that news, that they brought in these three people who were kind of experienced in online world and maybe moving away from brick and mortar. But anyway, that's a different story. I just thought it was crazy.
Oh, it's definitely crazy. And I'm like you, I still don't necessarily understand Reddit and subreddits.
No, but it's just crazy. The power of the internet.
Yes, social media
is incredible. But it's like the memes on some of this, though, are awesome.
Oh, God, yeah. The memes are better than the actual...
You guys don't understand. You're hurting people who have multiple boats.
Yeah.
It's just not fair.
I do enjoy the ones. Just give the hedge funds a $600 check. They'll be fine.
Yeah. I saw one today. It was like when you can't get $2,000 from the government, you take it from those they bailed out. I thought that was kind of funny.
I like it.
But anyway, this stock stuff is crazy.
I will say I do agree with the memes because everything now is unprecedented times. There's a pandemic, unprecedented.
Right.
The stock market being affected by an online forum.
Right.
Unprecedented.
Right.
I would gladly go back to some precedented times in my life.
For sure.
I need to be able to... I want to go back to the simpler days. Like, when you would not go to work and all of a sudden there'd be like Kathy Lee and Hoda getting drunk on the Today Show at 11 o'clock and life was easy.
Right. Well,
or you could actually just go out to get drunk in public on a Sunday.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I mean, at brunch. I don't mean like you're going to a local park. I mean, you could probably still do that.
Yeah, picnic.
Yeah.
Pack a cooler. What's wrong with that?
Tailgate. Can't go in the game, but tailgate.
But like the internet, it's just a wild thing in like its power. So we're talking about stocks. A couple weeks ago, Elon Musk tweeted out, use Signal, which is that was all because Parler got shut down and all that stuff. I don't want to get political. Don't care about that shit. But he said use Signal, which is another non-Facebook, non-mainstream media
Messaging app.
Yeah. So he tweeted that. What did the internet do? A bunch of people started buying stock in Signal. Guess what?
Wrong Signal.
It's not Signal the app. They were buying stock in some random company called Signal. Mm-hmm. It ballooned their stock. So some people made a bunch of money. Other people are going to lose a bunch of money.
Yes.
So I don't know. It's an interesting world we live in the power that the internet has.
Just because someone tweets something does not mean you should automatically do it.
Well, Elon has now tweeted about Signal, which boosted some company unrelated. Etsy, which boosted Etsy, and Bitcoin now, I think this weekend. And so it's up. Or it started going back up. He must have bought in a little too high. Wasn't too happy.
He doesn't tweet about Tesla anymore, though.
He ain't worried about that.
I did say he asked some questions about the new Tesla redesign inside, but
He ain't worried about that Tesla.
well, last time he tweeted about Tesla and said it was going to go private.
Yeah, because he's sick of people punishing him for what he
said the
does.
Saudi royal family was going to buy Tesla and take it private.
Oh, that'd be nice.
And he, like 2 days later, was like, oh, nope, sorry, but the stock had already done its thing. And
Yeah.
I think the SEC fined him in Tesla.
Maybe that's
because
they probably say he's not allowed to talk about it anymore on there.
Yeah, it was probably a condition. And you really don't want the Saudi royal family.
I don't know,
pissed at
but
you.
like the fact that when he was on Rogan, he smoked pot and the stock plummeted. It's like what? What is it? What do you think this man does? As creative as he is, you don't think he smokes pot?
Well, yes, agreed. But it's like the article that we were talking about earlier of the CEO who is getting a lot of backlash for his political views.
Oh yeah, the guy who posted the picture.
Yes, the article said that they will tell you the CEO is like the face of the company to the corporate world. So if people disagree with what the CEO is personally doing,
They disagree with the business.
they disagree with the business.
Yeah, and the internet just amplifies that.
Yes,
It's crazy.
as I really don't care.
I don't either.
The business does great. The business does great. I don't
Hey,
give a-
Tesla posted their first profit ever,
yeah,
like $700 million.
yes.
A year
Now-
ago, they posted an $800 million loss.
I will say with this new Model S interior redesign, granted I can't afford a Model S because I don't have $147,000 for the one I want. It does not have a shifter to select what gear it goes into. The car knows what you want it to do.
Oh, he's getting ready for this Neuralink thing.
I don't like that at all.
He's getting ready for this Neuralink thing where you just think about it and the car just does it.
It was like I think he did tweet that because someone asked the question, "Where's the shifter?" And because now you don't have to start a Tesla, you just get it and put it in drive and it goes, but you have to put it in drive.
So now you just start it?
Now they say that the cameras on the car will determine what you want it to do.
That's fucking wild.
And there's an override in the computer screen somewhere. You can do an override to put it in
so
a
you
certain
shift
gear.
with override?
But I'm just like, no, I don't know if I feel secure that the car is going to know exactly I want it to go in reverse right now.
It's interesting thoughts.
I don't know. Well, granted, that car is not in my my budget right now, so I don't have to worry about it.
Mine either. No shifter though, and auto drive could make interesting driving down the road.
The car has a mind of its own. Not really, it does.
Yes.
But speaking of auto drive, I think it's time to
Wrap it up.
wrap it up.
Sounds good to me. Have a good weekend. Enjoy the Super Bowl if you watch it.
Enjoy the Super Bowl. Make sure and take plenty of intoxicated selfies watching the game.
Yeah. Don't forget you got to work the next day.
Yes, unless you've already called in.
Or you're an influencer.
Yeah.
Which you're probably not listening to us if you are.
No, but we will see your video of your skincare routine before the Super Bowl and what you're wearing
While you
during the
sit on
Super
couch.
Bowl. Yes.
And how you make your food.
And probably how your couch is from Restoration Hardware.
And how you make your food.
Yes. All organic.
Yeah.
But everyone take care. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the Super Bowl. And we'll see you next
Subscribe,
week.
rate, review.
Yes.
See ya.